Hello friends and welcome to a new video. Happy pumpkin spice season to all who celebrate. So there has been a lot going on in my life lately. I just finished the busiest summer of my life, which ended at the end of September with me and Kelsey finally getting married. We got married on September 28th and it was honestly the most magical day of my life. Our friends and family completely came through to make sure it was just the most special day. It was a week ago now and I still feel like I'm riding the high of like how wonderful that day was. We're still waiting for our professional videography and photography, but I've posted a few of the iPhone photos on my Instagram if you are curious and want to check it out. In addition to that exciting news, I have more exciting news. I am officially primarily self-employed. I have made the leap, so they say. I have quit my day job. I'm now primarily focusing most of my work hours each week on my small business, my YouTube channel, all my other creative endeavors, and it is super exciting but super scary all at the same time. And I know the worst case scenario is that I just like re-enter the like regular workforce at some point, but it's scary because I really want to make it happen. I really think I can, I have the potential to, and I'm scared of the forces outside of my control that might make it not happen, but I know I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen, and that has to be good enough. For now at least. So during the intro you saw me setting up my brand spanking new thermal printer, which was very generously sent to me by MUNBYN. Thank you, MUNBYN. It came at the perfect time because I was just kind of getting to the point where I was like, I need a thermal printer. I've been handwriting all of my letter labels and I've been individually printing and cutting out all of my shipping labels when I have bigger orders, and it just was not sustainable. It took added so much time to every order. So it was about time for me to get a thermal printer anyway, so this came at the perfect time. It was super easy to set up the printer. It just took, you just plug in the power, plug it into the computer, bang bang go. It also hooks up to your phone, which I can't see myself really having a need for, but maybe down the line, who knows. And I was blown away by how easy it was to set up. Like I just had to follow a couple of videos and like put in the paper into the printer. You just have to get it to calibrate to the right size for whatever kind of thermal paper you're printing on, and it was so easy. Like I was prepared to have to kind of trial and error, get a bunch, like make a few test prints that are wrong, but it came out perfect on the first try and I was so excited. My only teeny tiny beef with this printer is that it won't connect via Bluetooth to my computer, which it will connect Bluetooth to my phone, but like I said, I'm not really going to be using it very much, so it is definitely too bad that it can't connect Bluetooth to my computer because that's where I'll be printing from, but it's fine. I rearranged a little bit so that it can stay plugged in. It's got its own little cubby space in my shelf over there, and I've got to reorganize the studio anyways. It's becoming increasingly chaotic in here. Speaking of that, what's on the agenda for this video this month? Reorganizing the studio. It's a mess in here. I recently got a whole bunch of new organizing drawers and they're just sitting in the plastic. Like haven't been opened yet, partially because I don't have the right shelving for them, so I think I have to get a new shelf. I need more shelving for our basement storage room anyway, so an IKEA trip is probably going to be happening. I am in the midst of doing some fun Halloween-y things because I have a market coming up later this month, and I'm very on the like cute spooky Halloween train right now, so I've just been drawing lots of little ghosts, so I'm going to make some cute art products with Halloween-y things. But I also really need to get working on Christmas stuff because anyone who's in the retail world at all knows that Christmas comes in like October. Like I'm already behind for Christmas as far as the retail world is concerned. So I gotta start doing my Christmas card and Christmas tag designs and anything else I want to be selling for Christmas this year very soon. I find it so hard to get in the right spirit to like work on Christmas stuff though when I just want to be thinking about and like focusing on Halloween, but maybe I'll have like a little Christmas in October day and like bust out a nice candle and make like a peppermint mocha or something. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you later because I've gotta go do a whole bunch of other stuff today, so check in with you later. Bye bye. first Monday as a self-employed artist. I thought I'd feel differently today. I thought I'd be more excited about it, like more excited about not having to like get ready and leave to go to work, like just being able to work on all of my projects. Like usually the way I would feel most Mondays is like I'd kind of get the ball rolling on stuff on the weekend and then I'd be like, oh my god, I wish I could just stay home and keep working on all of these projects, but I have to put it off until Thursday because my work weeks are so crazy and draining that I wouldn't have any time for it. But it feels right. It feels good. I'm really glad. I'm gonna probably be able to like get these Halloween pieces like finished and maybe even get the product stuff related to it starting today, which is just crazy. It's just so cool. It's a good feeling. It's I'm very grateful. I feel very like calmly happy about it. Not as like necessarily excited. It just feels like the right fit, which I'm very glad about. I spent the morning working on my cute little ghostie Halloween-y stuff that I want to launch very, very soon because it's already October 7th. So I started out by drawing like all the my little ghosties in my sketchbook and kind of like playing around with how I want the paint to be done. I think I'm going to, my hope is that enough of these turn out that I can actually just like scan them and turn them into a sticker sheet as well. So kind of like 2 projects in one. I've got a second page of these that need to be painted as well. And then I kind of did this as like a test to see what colors I liked together with the background checker color that I chose. I tried to make my ghost look as much like this one as possible. This is the one that I liked the most. They didn't quite turn out. I still gotta do all the details and stuff and I'm not finished like the base painting, but they're not, I want them to be more white. They came out more pink and orange than I wanted to. So I'm trying to decide if the best plan of attack is going to be to like go over it with like a white colored pencil or to like keep trying to do more white gouache on top because I don't want to make it too thick because then you get that like grainy textured look that I don't necessarily want either, but still mess around with this. This is going to be a card. I was going to say thank you for ghosting, but like the G will be in brackets so it's like hosting ghosty Halloween-y stuff today to hopefully be able to work on Christmassy stuff next week and also make pins for my next market next week. Kelsey's gonna be gone this week. He leaves tomorrow, so it's gonna be a weird week, like working at home and also him being away. Just so different from my norm. It'll be weird. One of the things that I've been putting off till after the wedding is my whole house, particularly our storage room downstairs and this studio, massively needed reorganization. Like there's just so much chaos and thing like over time your organization systems just start to not work anymore because you introduce new things and change what you have. Our downstairs storage room is a disaster, so I'm slowly starting to work on that and I've already started working in here a little bit, so I'll show you what I've done so far. First of all, I got a whole bunch of new storage drawers, which I'm very excited about. They're a great size for a bunch of different things. I bought 4 of them because they're so perfect for a bunch of different things and I'm still trying to figure out how to use them, what they're going to be best for. But one of the things that I'm very excited about that they're really good for is my art supplies. So I put one on my desk. I'm a little sad I missed the ZZ plant that was here. It's a little too big to sit on top of this. I might get a smaller ZZ plant to sit on top of here because there's not, I put my little coffee plant up here, but I need like the greenery of a plant in my peripheral vision at all times to like keep my sanity up. Like it just is what I need, and this isn't doing it for me. In these 9 drawers, I put all of the art supplies that I want the most accessible, that I use the most. So I have like Tombow markers, pencils, various ink liners of different kinds. These pens that I got in Amsterdam that I want to use more. I don't use them that much, but that's why I put them here. Paint markers and color paint markers in neutral. And then I've got all colored pencils on the bottom and I organized it by like rainbow. So I did Roy and then G-Biv and then all the neutrals in here. And I'm very excited about this because the best part about using these is the drawers come out super easily. So I can just kind of grab and go and put them out in front of me to like search through and look for what I need. It's hard to say how much an organization system is going to serve you. It seems like a good idea. I haven't really gotten to put it to the test yet, so maybe this won't work as well as I think that it will, but I'm excited about it. I think it should be good. So I did that, which really changed up the like dynamic of my desk space. It gives me like a nice big gap here that is open to use for art projects too, which is very helpful to me. This is the other main thing I did. I took the shelf that was in the closet over there and I moved it here instead because it fits in this space perfectly and it just seemed like a better fit. I need to get something else to organize that disaster over there. But I've got one of these sets of drawers that's the right size for my stickers. That's up there. And then I've got 3 more of them on this shelf, these 9x9 drawers that are a little wider than 4 inches and quite deep, so they fit a lot of my products and my art supplies, as you already saw. So my goal with this shelf is to make all of my products really organized and accessible to grab, and as well as my like shipping materials, which are up there. The other little organization thing I did that I'm very happy with is the way I organized my acrylic gouaches. I had these little dividers and I put them into here, and I think that it works really nicely. It's way easier to see what all my colors are. Organizing this thing will be an ongoing project that I will keep you in the loop on. Also the rest of this room. It's just gonna be an ongoing battle, I think, but gets a little better with each little tweak and update. This is that. I just added some extra bits to the bottom because I'm ultimately going to be scanning this in and working on it mostly digitally. I added some little blobs on the bottom because I'm going to be scanning this in and then doing stuff with it digitally, so I thought maybe, because I'm doing both between these two, I've got like a sticker sheet and a card is my goal, and so I'm scanning them both in, and I've kind of got all kinds of little like edit elements and stuff to, this is just kind of like the base of what I'm going to work with. A lot of it's going to happen digitally, I think. I still have to do a paint marker or some colored pencil, maybe even pen, and then I want to do as much of it as possible with traditional mediums because that's really been my vibe lately. I've not been really liking things to be more traditional, so as much of that as possible before we go digital, but it is so cool. It's so crazy to be able to just spend my whole morning doing a painting project. So wild. And this afternoon I'm gonna do all the final touches on it and hopefully have like some products or close to it by the end of the day. I can go for a dog walk now. Hi from my car at IKEA. I just dropped Kelsey off at the airport, and the airport is significantly closer to IKEA than my home is, so I thought I need some stuff from IKEA anyways. I'll just feed two birds with one stone. So I'm getting a shelf for the closet in my studio because I moved the one that was in my closet to outside of my closet, as I showed you yesterday. So now all of the stuff that was on that shelf is on the floor, which I cannot handle. So this worked out nicely that I'll be able to get a shelf to replace that. I'm also looking for Alex drawers to sort my art into, because right now all of my physical art pieces that I finished just get like strewn about in weird places. So I want one of those Alex drawers to like properly organize them. So fingers crossed that I don't get too distracted and spend too much money. Pray for me. I'm back at home after my afternoon of errands. I am finishing up making the ghostie sticker sheets. I turned the card into cards. So I just need to get some pictures of these because I want to like post them on Instagram and stuff, share that they exist in case anyone does want to buy them from my online store. I'm not anticipating a ton of sales since it's so close to Halloween. I just really wanted to make them. And then after this, I am hoping to, with whatever energy I have left today, assemble the IKEA stuff that I bought, because the corner of my studio, I can't even look at it, is a disaster. There's just stuff everywhere, and I would like to make that shelf and put that corner back in order. That would make me very happy and make the rest of this week more functional instead of me constantly having to move stuff around to get stuff done. That's what I hope is in store for the rest of the day. Good morning! My hair's a bit funky today. I bought some Velcro rollers and I'm still kind of getting the hang of how to use them. Like, some of the curls come out so nice and some don't. So overall, my hair just looks a little strange, but that's okay. It's a work in progress. Today I'm finishing getting these babies on my store. I'm almost done. I'm very excited about the idea I had. I've kind of had this idea stewing for a while and I just haven't done it yet. I want to have videos for my products because I think, I don't know, something about the brain when we see a video we're like, that's a real thing that I want. So I'm trying to make little videos for at least most of my products, if not all of them. And then I was like, I should use the stickers, like make a cute little spread and like make my little video be of that. So I did that for the ghost one, which you saw, and I'm gonna try and do it for all my sticker sheets also going forward, so I'm excited about that. It'll be fun. And I'm gonna get like a little sketchbook to put them all together in, so it'll be like a nice like relic of all of my sticker designs and stuff too. As you saw a little bit, I am pretty close to being done organizing in here. I'm not done because that shelf up there at the top of my closet needs to be completely redone. There's a bunch of stuff up there I need to just get rid of. Like there's stuff that I've just thrown up there and like, I'll use that one day, and I haven't even touched it, so I should just get rid of it. But this shelf is looking really good. I'm very excited about the way I set up the bamboo dish racks I bought at IKEA to have my prints like this. I was trying to have them come forward and I was like, but it's too hard to reach prints that are at the back. So then I had the genius idea of putting them sideways. So it's very easy to slide the prints in and out. You can see everything really well. I taped them down to the shelf so they won't move around. Very pleased about that. Yeah, so just product making today. I'm going for pizza with one of my besties later. There's a vegan pizza place that we love that we're gonna hit up.
Are you here to tell me it's walk time? Not quite yet, a little bit later, okay? We'll go soon. I love you.
I just got a wholesale order, which I'm currently packing, and I have to put all of the cards from the order into the with the envelope into clear sleeves. So I thought we could chat and catch up while I do that. So it's been an interesting week. I feel like it's going to be a bit of an adjustment period mentally to get used to being self-employed. I've just been struggling with my critical inner voice, trying to chime in and put negative thoughts into my brain and making my headspace a very anxious place. It's been very on and off. Like when I'm fully immersed in something, obviously that helps like distract me and I'm not thinking about it, but it's just been, this morning was particularly bad. I was having a really hard time with it, but then I took my dogs for walks and got some good news, and that kind of helped pull me out of it a little bit. The good news I got a couple pieces of good news. The first one was that I got accepted to a market that is super competitive that I wasn't sure if I was going to get into, so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to have a very busy November, end of November, December now, but I'm game for it. I'm excited. Before, when I would do, like, taking on markets was so challenging because I don't have enough vacation time to like take off. I didn't have enough vacation time to take off time surrounding markets, so like taking on a market was like basically agreeing to work like 7 days a week for like a couple weeks in a row. So now I'll be able to like, that will just be my work for those during that time. It'll be great. And then I got some good news from my friend, and then I got this wholesale order. So it's just been like a nice little happy afternoon to kind of like brighten up my spirits after a anxiety-riddled morning. That's just how she goes sometimes, and that's okay. I'm really trying to get in the spirit to start thinking about Christmas stuff because I really want to start making new Christmas holiday designs because I've had the same Christmas card designs for a few years now and they keep selling, so I keep selling them, but I want some new things. They don't reflect my current art style anymore, I feel like, and while I do love them, they're not as me anymore. I really want to do kind of lean more into the like really painty style I've been into lately, like maybe lean into more of like a folk art Christmas kind of vibe, but with some like fun retro poppy colors or something. I don't know if that makes any sense. I kind of have a very vague vision in my brain, and that's the best way I can think to explain it. But it's really hard to motivate myself to think about Christmas when I'm just so into fall right now. It's such a struggle. I also want to design, I want to get some notepads made because that's kind of like the next level of like merch that I want to have, I think, that I haven't introduced into my shop yet. So I want to start thinking about that as well. Those won't be necessarily Christmas, I don't think. I just want them available as things that can be purchased on my Christmas markets that are coming up now. I'm finished packing this order, but I'll check in again with you soon.